Yo, welcome to DXMTV, man. Look, this has been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? The LeeN interview. It's been a minute. I've been kind of talking about it, previewing it for a while now, for a very long time. Listen, man, this interview goes from A to Z, talking family life, um, his origins, Harry Mack, of course. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk about Harry Mack, but also, that's like this the stereotypical stuff, kind of right. We had fun, like this. Listen, man, I seen a couple interviews out there, and it could have been some good ones, probably with some crazy ones. But look, we promise this is gonna be your favorite one. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. Leave a like, all of that, and yeah, man, I appreciate you for watching.
Mack, I be holy like Jesus. My shit stays dipped like the old cheese sticks.
On the internet they seen back, it's not fat flows, it's fat Joe like lean back, but it's not lean back. Yo, can't believe you seen that, it's the combo, call it the lean back.
I want to live another day in my life going forward, not preparing for a potential meetup like that again.
Be banned from freestyling or banned from all toilets. As a world-class freestyler who studies the sweet science of the craft, what do you see?
If I saw it before he put it out, I would have whinged about something. I stumbled here, or I'm not clear there, or I'm getting beat up both ways. It's not good. I listened to the question and I'm answering it and I'm trying to survive. Now they started it, there's no stopping ya. This was all squashed by the Skittles Mafia.
We are here. Today's special treat, we have my man LeeN here. How's it going, man? How you
It's
living?
going very well, man. Thank you for having me.
Man, thank you for showing up, for being here, allowing me to get this interview in. How's everything been? I know everybody's real excited over the Harry Mack freestyle that you did with Beardy Man. How's everything been since then?
It's been very excitable, to be fair. You know what I mean? I'm used to keeping it pretty chill, living that underground hip-hop life, you know what I mean? That underground hip-hop life plus dad mode engaged, plus husband mode engaged, you know what I mean?
Man,
Real quiet suburban life, but I found a way to keep hip-hop vibes going on, freestyle vibes on Discord and in some cool communities, but
okay.
I was following the old school rule of follow the good vibes, and a couple of people told me there'd be good vibes at a location, and I was there. Kicked that freestyle, and since then it hasn't been so quiet. It's been a bit excitable, but I'm happy. As your hoodie says, and as I fully endorse, it's been good vibes, and it's been good vibes on maximum. Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, well, what do you think you have coming up next? What's the next, you got a mixtape or?
Nah, to be honest, I make a good few projects with the community and stuff, so I'll get into that soon enough, but I'm gonna go about this a bit different, man. I'm just gonna keep this as real as I can and spend as much time and energy with good people like yourself who appreciate the culture. I think I'll be riding the Twitch stream lane for a bit, so if people like the vibe and want to come hang out, and it's always accompanied by beats, you know what I mean, and vibes, so if you want some freestyle, sorry, I got my window open, so you're gonna get some road out here.
No problem.
Yeah, if you really want to get the LeeN experience for the next few months, it's gonna be Twitch streams so that I can just hang out and keep it real with the people, and hopefully be hanging out with people like yourself and cooking up some content. You know, just keeping it real and jamming. So, not a mixtape, not an album. I think it's gonna be hanging out with the people and freestyles and Twitch streams.
Okay. Twitch is where it's at. I see a lot of people starting to gravitate over there. Not sure if it's money-wise or just with a community, but I see a lot of people starting to kind of go to Twitch or start Twitch channels, so that's cool. Is that
I was chilling on Twitch before. Sorry to interrupt, but you know, I'm looking at YouTube in the long run. But you know, I just like it as a kind of a personable chill. You know, for me personally, I don't know why other people are doing it, but it's just a thing that allows me to chill out with people, kick some beats, kick some freestyles, and I have the added bonus of game. But now that YouTube is offering similar streaming options, I might look at that a bit later. But for now, I'm cool over there, and hopefully you and some of your peeps will come and chill with me for a bit.
Yeah, that's no problem. We definitely pull up. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Is that where NLT is, or is that like that's Discord, right?
It is. It is. A couple years ago, like during pandemic, I ran a project with and what? That's a promoter in London. So you know, venues was closed, the world was on lockdown, so we got a little Twitch stream thing popping off, and we were real like figuring it out and didn't get it quite right, but that was the vehicle to deliver what we needed for this project. You feel me? But I stayed around Twitch checking it out for a bit, and then I couldn't quite find my place yet. You know, I knew what I did with freestyle, I know what I liked about freestyle, but I just didn't want to do the same thing as everybody else. And while I was feeling around there, I got introduced to Discord. And I was like, oh, I can't be bothered with that. Like, it's just another social network, man. Another thing to log into. That's just so long, man. I don't have time for that. And then people, you know, who are teaching me about stream life were like, nah, bro, it's like a community. That's where you hold your community when you're not streaming. You should have that. I was like, oh. And on top of that, you can rap on it. I was like, nah, you can't, man. I just spent however many months on this project using things like, you know, this software and that software that promised that I could rap with my friends and band practice with them. And it's all right, but you know, just about holds together at best. They're like, nah, Discord does it. I was like, nah, man, it can't. Yes, it does. And it allowed me to just meet a whole bunch of freestyle folk. And as I'd said, you know, I'd recently gotten married, moved out of London, raising a fam. You know, a lot of my hip-hop interaction life had gone quiet, and I've got a history of like live events, hosting, blah, 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 all of that. But Discord, yeah, when I first discovered you could rap on Discord, no BS, bro. I didn't sleep for like 3 days. I was just on Discord rapping with people in different time zones, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It was just on, I was messed up. And I got shown around Discord, and eventually I started my own, because I'm dealing with people in all other time zones. So I did my own kind of like practice, because over the years I've got a couple of freestyle games or exercises I do to just help me do my thing, or if I'm in workshops and stuff like that, things I ask people to participate in that focus on a specific skill. So I was just in there practicing them at the same time every day, and that kind of grew. And that's the foundation of the NL team online. NLT has existed for many years. It's my production company, but the NL team are these people I met via Discord or streaming. And we got together and we started doing more than talking, because we ain't there to talk. It's not a chat team. It's let's get in the cypher, let's kick some rhymes. And we did this thing called FTC, Freestyle Training Cypher, for like a year, solid. And a lot of them got really good. And then I started seeing more potential in them. And so I have meandered away from freestyle, but I will be back in there doing regular FTCs with subscribers and stuff and showing them how I practice and stuff. But with these other guys, I believe in them, so I put in some more time. I started teaching them a bit of music technology, how to record their songs, how to get themselves an interface, mic setup, how to be able to, you know, how to, if you ain't got no cash, how to get yourself some free beats legally to use in your tracks. If you do have some cash, here's some places to go and buy a couple licenses. You know, like the options you can get to get your little music hustle set up. You know, use what. Let me show my age here. You know about MacGyver, right?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, studio MacGyver things, bro. You feel me?
I got
Whatever
you.
Got,
Aluminum foil
we're
with
gonna
some
try and
string,
make
man.
something. Yeah, that's the NL team mentality. What you got? All right, you got a phone. All right, we're gonna make something. You know,
right.
You got an iPad and a little headset. We're gonna make something. Like, we're trying to get people focusing on, you know, build your craft, and slowly your gear will come together. Get your discipline in. Let's get this done.
That's what's up.
So yeah, we elevated from the freestyle. We started learning the music tech, started making some stuff. So if you find, I'll send you a little link tree with the NL team stuff on it. Most of the new stuff from the last year or so all came out that Discord, and that's from some artists who are like their first time producing. Some of them are well experienced. Some of them are young, as you know, 18. We're looking at Switzerland, Canada, New York, both sides. I mean, guys over in Cali, one dude in the army, so he's moving around, ending up rapping places. You know, it's all good, but we all here just practicing, and we're all at varying levels. Some guys are absolute beginners. Some dudes are doing it just for the mental exercise. They don't want to be rappers. It just is a good release. Kick some freestyles and have a laugh in good company in a safe space. So that's what it was, but it ended up being EPs and some music, and we're just kicking our thing. And I'm teaching them the music tech, and, you know, they're making it themselves now. So Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
us, man.
cool. So like, you went and took like a online, like rap community, and now you're like getting them acclimated to like the music, I can't even talk, the music business. So now they're like getting into EPs and potentially albums and things of that nature. Anybody close to getting signed or anything like that, or is it just kind of like underground?
I don't know, man. I think we could. For now, our mindset is quite underground and independent because I still want it to feel accessible to people who just need to get into music for health reasons, for sociable reasons. There are some artists in there who I realize take it more seriously and they get more focused mentoring and stuff like. We got our guy like Borderless coming out of Switzerland. I think he's 20. I keep saying he's 21, so he's definitely 20. And he's a psychology student, so he's already out there beating the books and making something of himself. Yeah. But I put out these weekly challenges. So I got a writing challenge, which is pretty straightforward. You get given the topic, you can pick whatever beat you like, but your submission has to be one take. You can't edit it. You know, like if you was on Funk Flex, you spit it like it was live and just record it,
yeah.
You know, in one take, and you submit that, you know. But you choose the beat, you know, writing challenge. Then the next thing on Wednesdays, I hit them with a studio challenge where we've chosen the beat and we've given you the theme, but you use whatever tech you have to lay down a verse and a chorus. And whatever level of music technology you have to enhance this, layer it up, cut it, you know what I mean? Go nuts with what you got, have fun. Studio challenge. And then on Fridays we have the beat challenge where we either put out a sample pack or we suggest like a composition challenge to the producers and beat makers, and they make some beats. And hopefully if they make some good submissions, that will fuel next week's studio challenge, and the cycle goes on. If about 4 dudes drop on a studio challenge, that's 4 good artists already on one beat rapping on the same subject. So you just pick whoever had the best hook, slap all your verses together, get one dude to just tweak it, you've got a collaboration song. Bada bing. Oh, that's what you get for hanging out online. And that's how I'm trying to keep it moving. So if you're a beat maker, you can get in on the beat challenges. They're nice. We get them involved in the studio, you know. Challenges, like, it's all good fun. That's why I'm trying to keep it moving. Yeah, it's been great. It's just been responding to young people or aspiring artists, their requests, and giving them answers, you know, on a regular basis. So we made a place that we can hang out.
No, that's actually needed. Have you ever been on like Twitter Spaces?
No, I haven't. Like, I'm one of those, maybe you could say, grumpy old men. I haven't been the best with Twitter and a lot of social platforms. I think I was most comfortable with Instagram. As a person, and we can get into it later, as an improviser, I realized I've got to protect my energy at times. And some platforms were just feeding me too much stuff to feel negative about. So I had to get more control over what stimulus I'm getting on a daily basis, so I avoid consuming too much social media, because if I want to learn or study something, I want to zero in on it and kind of be I don't want a bias brought to me, like clickbait always, you know, some can be a bit extreme or something like that. And I don't want the thinking done for me before I look at the information. So I had to find a way to distance from certain things and then still access knowledge and information. I hope I'm not rambling too much. No. I just figured getting a lot of information via certain social platforms wasn't working out well for me personally, so I kind of avoided it.
Oh yes, sir. I've been a victim of just getting caught in certain situations like that. Nothing too major, but something simple as a sports trade. So I get real hyped, tell somebody, and then actually they really Google it, and it's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, but he just said, and then I have to go and find out who it is and unfollow, and yeah. So I understand what you mean, and especially if that's on a small scale. Imagine something on a larger scale. You're like, hey, this happened, and it didn't. So I get what you mean. The reason I brought that up is I'm not sure when this happened, or I'm just on Twitter. You know, they send you alerts, so maybe something popped up and it showed me something that drove me there. But I got in there and there was spaces going on, and they were actually rapping. So that kind of intrigued me. Went in there, and it's something like kind of how you're talking about, where they just kind of going bar for bar, back and forth, just stuff like that. And what you're talking about, it sounds similar. You're just doing it on a different platform. But there,
Actually,
you can have like random.
Sorry to cut you. Let me correct you, because that means I could have been putting out false info myself. There is a Donny you need to look up. His name is Sessions. I think it's Session. He's got the world record for longest freestyle at the moment. He runs a space.
Yeah.
He's on this cypher thing in, was it the Web 3 or something like that? Anyway, let me just... I forgot to shout him out earlier. He's running a cyber cipher, and he's been doing a lot of heavy marketing on Twitter. Look that G up. First, he's got the world record for longest freestyle. I think it's 44 or 48 hours straight. This guy was repping.
So my subscribers just told me.
G.
My subscribers just told me. Because there's a freestyle, Harry Mack, he's rapping like forever, and I'm like, what's the record? They told me 33, and I was like, 45.
I think Sessions is 44 or 48. Just look him up on Twitter.
Oh my
he
gosh.
runs. I'm not sure if it's a Twitter space, because I don't fully understand it, but he linked me to a virtual cipher, and I've hung out in there myself. Our time zones are totally different, so I don't get to go to his regular cipher.
Yeah.
It happens at like 3 a.m. for me or something like that. You feel me? But that guy, if it is a Twitter space, please forgive me for being incorrect, but he runs a virtual cipher. He's also got the world record for the longest freestyle, and he's a true G. So yeah, if you're on Twitter and you're looking for freestyle things, Sessions is your guy. He's doing it.
So y'all heard it.
Yes.
Sessions, check him out. 2 days though? 2 days. 2 days. So what's your record? How long have you? How long have you?
Bro, there's certain kind of lash that I'm just not trying to give myself in life, But when I remember at one point there was a guy from Wales who held the longest freestyle record. And at that point, one of my freestyle friends was like, "You want to go for it?" And I was like, "No, I don't know about all that. It's just not something that gets me hype. Like I respect it." You know what I mean? I get it. It's just not something that gets me like, yo, I want to. I'm just like, nah, I'd rather just, even if it's just short but amazingly quality, then that's me.
Yeah, I would think quantity over quality in that situation, because like, how many, like you're at this point you're rapping like albums. 2 days consistently, you're like you've done a whole discography of like several artists. I'm
not against it. It's not that. I'm just saying that's not my thing.
Like, no. I'm not saying against it. I'm just.
You get what I'm saying? So I
don't
don't want to sound like I'm playing it down. Like, it's just not what gets me particularly hype.
Yeah.
Like rapping as long as I can. But I respect a G who can. Don't get me wrong, because I can't do it like that. That's just not what would get me hype. Yeah. I've had to run jams. Like, I've been in situations where, acts didn't show up and you've got to cover for them, and you're rapping for like, an hour and a half, but it's in a live venue and there's feedback and there's energy and you're breaking a sweat and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a different level of endurance rather than being in a controlled environment where you're pacing it through. Like, it's all different, but it's all stamina. But I'm more used to maybe a live endurance thing where it might be like 5-6 hours on stage.
Okay.
Not all the way drilling it with the rap, but I'm on stage and very, aware of everything that's happening musically and responding to the crowd and keeping things vibing and bringing it up and down and all that with a DJ and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, that can happen. But that's a different form of endurance. And if you really lay it out like that, that could be 2 different world records if 2 dudes both did it for 44 hours. You know what I mean? It's 2 different things. And that's just a debate I'm here to have, because I don't think either answer is wholly or solely right. Man like you, I, Harry Mack, Chris Turner, Blind Fury, MC Supernatch, Juice, all those guys, we're all out here adding our little bit to that debate, adding our little bit to the answer and showing how that answer could be different or could be nuanced or done in different styles.
Oh, man. See,
but that's the debate I'm here for.
Oh, okay. So you said that, and it like now sparks like. All right, so you did the Harry Mack. Like, what other collabs can we anticipate? Like, would you be willing to reach out to like a Blind Theory for like a?
I would love to rhyme with Blind Fury. Do not get me wrong. I think like the whole Harry Mack experience was a great experience and it was really good. But you know, when we get into the depths of it, I'll tell you, I didn't, as a freestyler, I wouldn't say I was ready for that. It was not about being ready to go and rhyme with Harry. For me, as a person, I was like, nah, I ain't ready for that shit. Like, that was me all day. Like, bro, I took an hour of this shit right in front of me. I'm like,
yeah.
But you know what it was? As I told, it was a thing about regrets, bro.
Okay.
There was a thing that happened a couple years ago. I was having some work done on my house, and all my stuff was in a storage unit, and the storage unit burnt down. So I lost like a lot of my memories, my music from when I was younger, like all my stuff, my backup, my whole lab was all gone. A lot of things that I held dear, And then on top of that, I do have some regrets. Like I've been in some rooms, I've met people, it's been a vibe, and I didn't ask for the selfie or whatever, and just because it's a vibe to me at the time, I just don't want to mess up the vibe with that thing. The person's taking their time to keep it real with me. Why do I just don't feel comfy bringing that in. So there's plenty of time I just never did that. And I just thought, I don't want to regret. I don't want to be the guy talking, like, oh man, I could have rapped with Harry Mack, but I didn't because of ... So somewhere I blacked out and made my way over there. There was, the energy dipped and all the lash they were passing. Like they were killing this improv shit. And I was like, that's not what I wanted to present to the world, but I've been a perfectionist. And I knew it had happened, and I left that venue, and I was happy. I don't have the regret. I rapped with the dude. I'm cool. A friend of mine who was in the crowd took a picture, so the evidence was there, and he had a little scrappy video, and that was it. And I'm like, for all the shit I've lost, all the memories I can't prove, I just don't want to be that guy. Like, I met that person. I didn't have the evidence. And that time, I just made that was what got me there. Real talk. It was the fear of the regret. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not having another regret. This is like a once in a lifetime. Like this guy's about to like really put you in your place, But why not?
But you held your own though. Like I said before we started recording, you beat the don't rap after Harry Mack rule. So like you're the person that if you have to rap after. It's not like a decline. It's like the killer. It's not like the average person. Like, don't do that. Don't just rap first. But no, you guys had a back and forth, and it was like, oh, okay, he's okay. So, yeah, we didn't fault you for like saying that. Okay, you're not at 100%. We'll go check out the older stuff where you are at 100%, or wait for the next thing to come out where you actually can focus and.
I'm saying, come and hang out. I'm happy to not be 100% when we hanging out all day. So here's what I'm aiming for, guys. I'm going for it, And if I miss it, I'll tell you, I'm like, nah, doing that again. Come back next week. I'm trying that. Bring that back. Bring something like that back. Like that's the life I'm now trying to live. Because, if I had that footage myself, I wouldn't have put it out.
No.
Like if I want to do a mean ass stream, I can sit there and pick all the holes in my shit. Like that's it. I'm an artist, and we can do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put it out. That's where I appreciate Beardy Man because he's like, this is going out. Boy, this is dope. I didn't ask to see it. If I saw it before he put it out, I would have whinged about something. I stumbled here, or I'm not clear there, or that's the bullshit. That's most likely why you've never heard of me. Like, that's me being a real honest artist with yours. Like, I'm out here, I train this thing hard. I've given a lot of my life to it, and I can still arguably treat myself unfairly and just be like, that's not good enough. Because if I had control over that footage, I wouldn't have put it out. I would have just picked holes in what I did. I'm like, you ain't rapping like him, and that's it. It's a stupid thing, and this whole experience has put that in my face to deal with. And that's where I'm like, Donnies, I want to give y'all some long form content on YouTube and thing. Like your thing, like I ain't even fronting, like, like you kept it real in your responses, and I'm like, I feel those errors, bro. I feel those errors. I live those errors. I don't want to watch the video again because I've seen it that many times. I want to do better.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. Because I'm like, bro, don't think I stepped up there on a cocky one, bro. Don't think I woke up that morning like, hey, I'm Johnny Big Balls. And I'm like, nah. I was like, bro, I'm going with my notepad. Like, no shit, Donnie. Like, dad mode. Dad mode. Yeah. You want to be taking time and energy out your day and your family and saying, I'm throwing it at this rap shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I was feeling. And that's the real. That's why I had to address the man how I addressed him, because I was like, I don't want to be doing this rap thing at my age and fucking around looking like one of these stereotypical dudes who's just not real about life. I ain't doing it. For my kids, I ain't doing it.
Makes sense.
Then I saw what he's doing, and it's like, hold on. You can actually do this and not look immature or like, you know, like take the craft serious, elevate, inspire people, push yourself. And that's what it is to me. You get me? And that's what I'm trying to keep, not just sincere with him, honestly sincere with you and anybody else I come across. It's like, I'm just blessed to be doing this, and I'm just happy to share vibes, you know? And if there's a way we can elevate and move forward and it all be vibes for everybody, I'm on it.
That's what's up,
and that's
man.
it.
Now you said something. You said something about regrets a little earlier, right? You was talking about how you know in the past some things happened, and all right. So not necessarily a regret, but in the case, let's say you stop right now. Today you just stop, like no more rapping. What would be the accomplishment that you're missing?
I don't know. No, I did say that to my wife. I was like, oh, okay. So we've rapped with the absolute GOAT. Like, can you really fantasize higher than that? Like, it's like, maybe a Black Foot hangout. Like, but I'd rather chill out with Black Foot. But he is, like, to me, like, the guy. Like, the guy. Like, I'm like, I couldn't rap next to him, bro. I just about made it next to Harry Mack. If you're like Black Foot, I'm just near enough faint. Like, oh, shit.
He's one of those.
Like, I don't know what to say about this guy's freestyle. Like, for me, that's me fanboying on Maximum. I love to fanboy. It feels good to say, that shit's dope. Yeah. You know? And every time Fort rhymes, I'm just like thinking about life. Like, you thought you smart. Like, this guy is so intelligent and so eloquent and so, like that, you know? And I like King Los.
Oh my gosh.
I like Blind Fury. Yeah. I like Chris Turner. I like my guy Dre from Lyricology. His rap name's Punzi, but like he holds it low key. He's kind of like me. We hold it down, but he is vicious. Like, you gotta hear these guys. I know some UK guys that are insane. Tenchu, DK, my guy Emerge MC. You know, like there's so many guys. Like there's so many places I can go and meet amazing MCs who are ready to cypher. But for me, it's just about the energy, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let's see. What's your biggest crowd? Like, have you done like super, like, I don't know, like stadiums, or has it just been?
I toured with Beardy Man. We did some pretty big festivals. We've done some big festivals.
Okay.
All improv. You know, rocking with him. I've done some great stuff. I think the easiest way to see some of that stuff is if you hit my website and just go through the gallery. There's a couple of shots in there. And, it's a lot of good live experience, from clubs to festivals to private parties to theaters to musical theater projects to students in Oxford and Cambridge writing a thesis on improv and hiring you as the demonstration. Wow. Like, yeah.
That's a big one.
I just follow the freestyle, you know? And if you're down and we hang out, you're like, there's regular freestyle here, you're chopping it, you're doing stuff, making it content, I'm cool, I'm following it. It's where the freestyle, come check you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the rules I kind of live and operate by.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, so big, this is a big one for me. Kind of, can you kind of tell us a little bit about how you met, like, Beardy Man? How did that relationship kind of spawn?
That's a joke story. Goes back about maybe 10, possibly 12 years. My big brother and partner in Freestyle, Cersei, who's also of Caribbean British descent, he's Jamaican. He's got a very different style to me, but we both trained freestyle in the same place at the same time. Anyway, he was really making the rounds, and one of the jobs that came his way was a producer was looking for some freestyle MCs for a music project.
Okay.
And he was one of them, but he said, like, you know, he knew I was a bit quite nerdy, you know. He's like he can run the dance, you know, those like sound system MCs, you know what I mean? Like he's great with that, and that's what was busting for him at the time. So he's like, this is all lyrical stuff, bro. I know you get deep with the lyricals. Can you go represent me at this project? That's all I needed to know. Didn't really care about much else. My big brother's sending me to this place to represent with Freestyle, like, and there was a lot of names in that room, and some of those names are still my friends to this day. There's a lot of dope freestylers in this room, but at the center of it was this very, very energetic and charismatic and funny beatboxer who had all this tech around him making all the beats in real time. And he was trying to get MCs to work well together, improvising and stuff for a freestyle project he had coming up. I was just repping for Cersei, so I was just giving it my all, but I made the final cut.
Okay.
And that was one of our first projects together. I believe the Gummy Bears robbing the bank clip comes from that project.
Ooh, okay. That's a classic for you. Okay. That one's up there.
Oh, thank you.
And
it
now,
was
like,
possibly the first time I'd popped up on the internet as well. It's like bing back then.
and that was a complete freestyle. Like off top,
Yeah,
you just
he was making the beat as well, man. Like it was all being made. Everything you hear is his voice.
okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, Beardy Man is different.
So
From the few clips I've seen, he's different. Like I was like, okay. And I'm listening to you guys rap, and I have to like actually like sit back and like, wait, that's coming from him though. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's different. I just saw the new one he did. He's different. That guy.
What he gets out of Harry in that last one.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, is all this possible? I didn't know this was possible.
Yeah.
My word. I was like, yep, I'm glad I'm not involved in this.
You
right
didn't
now.
do that one.
I wouldn't have made it. I would not have made that shit.
Nah, I think you could have kept up with that one. It was yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
the adrenaline
you're
might
right.
have hit me, but I might have busted a blood vessel or something. I would have. It would have been insane.
I don't know how.
But, nah.
Like, yeah, Harry. I'm not. You ever saw the movie Limitless?
Yeah.
You know the NZT pill? That's Harry Mack right there.
Yeah.
Like the guy just pops a pill and just goes crazy, and it's like, yo, how can you keep doing that? But anyway, all right. So I think I covered. I think I covered one of your questions with a different question. So can we say Black Thought is potentially your favorite artist, kind of, sorta, or is it?
Nah, like I can split things up into my favorite,
Okay.
and then the ones who I think are technically good,
Okay.
or successful. I can even bring up another lane and say successfully good, you know. But my favorites by my flavor, it changes. I don't have like it changes. Like my favorite MC, and I was listening to him today, was definitely Gifted Gab from Black Alicious. You know, rest in peace,
Gab.
Timothy Parker.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's some definite West Coast underground, and he was the first big artist, technically the second, but the first big artist that went to see who freestyles, and I saw him freestyle live and rock a crowd with it, and it go really well, and I was into it. Like I remember that night, I'll never forget it. The venue was Mean Fiddler in London. It was Black Alicious, I think, on the Blazing Arrow tour. Yeah, I saw a UK. I can't say he was the first one because technically his support act freestyled before him, and they were a MC duo, Fire Life Cypher, who I became a big fan of after that, and they freestyled from stuff in the crowd, and one was having a great night, and the other one was having a bad night, and that just set the spectrum up for me. It's like, yeah, you can try this shit, but it won't always go how you want.
You can give it that. Or
Sometimes it's magic.
Yeah.
You know. And then Gifted Gab did his thing, and I was like, I'm in. I like this. I'm down.
So who inspired you to start just freestyling? Because typically people go paper. You know, typically everybody goes right. You know, you go to school like, oh, poems, and you realize like, okay, music, and you kind of go that route. What made you like put the paper away and say, okay, I can do this just with my mind?
Alright, so what I told you about was the first time I saw or actually went to see an artist who I knew could do this. What got me there was I was into music already. I was in a class in secondary school called Expressive Arts, which is like drama, music, and yeah, I think it's just drama and music mashed into one.
Okay.
And we were doing an end of year play, which was a musical. Long story short, there was supposed to be a rap where I interact with somebody else. They fell out with the director of the play, so they sabotaged the play by not showing up on the night. Understudy came on to try to do the rap. It was supposed to be a rap exchange, right, between a father and his daughter's new boyfriend. So I knew where the narrative had to go. Understudy tried to do this, couldn't do it, ran off in the middle of the performance. I knew where the story had to go. I'd rehearsed both mine and the other guy's parts a number of times, so I just jumbled something together that continued the story and explained what would happen. I knew the beat, so I kind of knew how much I had to rap on until it would change for the chorus and blah, 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 blah. I just it was my first public freestyle, but it was via necessity. But I didn't understand what freestyle was. And the big brother of a good friend of mine explained, you just freestyle, you know, like it's a thing rappers do and this, that, this, or jazz musicians. And he put me on to, you know, some rappers, and he showed me he showed me Black Alicious pretty much. He showed me Soulside's Greatest Bumps, which had a couple of interludes, which were real freestyles that were recorded by journalists talking about, we are studying the art of freestyle, and here we have Latif and Gift of Gab, and they rap freestyle and all of that, and I just studied that, and that's what got me to the Black Alicious show, because I heard them on this, you know, this tape I was given, really freestyling, so I had to see it, and then I saw the UK guys that do it, then I went to their shows, and it showed me other UK guys that do it, and on and on and on.
Crazy. So you kind of like you literally freestyled before you heard a freestyle. That's calculating, man. That's something to put. I don't know. They don't have an award for that, but I would make one. That's different. That's different. That's different.
The Happy Accident Award. That's what we call it. The Happy Accident Award.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what got me into it, and then it was explained to me, and I just kept following the vibe from there, and yeah, it's eventually led me here, chatting with you. Well, what state are you in, by the way?
I'm in South Carolina, same place as Blind Fury, man. That's why I asked the question.
Oh, yeah?
Like, you gonna, yeah. I always call him a South Carolina legend.
Can you guys connect? Can you like?
I don't know. That'd be something. That's definitely something to I aspire to get, because I know he does his freestyles like every week or so. So haven't reached out, but maybe
get in touch with them over at what's it? 3Ent. Go holler them. They're only a comment or an email away. Give it a shot, man. Why not?
Maybe. That's a good idea. I always have ideas for everybody else. And, you know, I never really thought about that. But, yeah, he's right there. That's true.
Yeah. You don't want to wake up tomorrow with a regret.
You're right.
Or just something you're procrastinating with. But just go do it, man. Even if they're like, yo, man, later in the year, then you can just put that in the calendar. And
big facts.
I'm sure it'll happen, man. Your vibe's cool. So, and then your hoodie's just bringing the message home. So what can I say?
All right, man. Well, look, we talked about your start and everything, right? Like where it started. Where do you want it to end? Like, how do you want it? What's the, like, all right, so if you could, like, you know, walk off into the sunset, what does that look like for you?
Yeah, that's pretty much the question you asked me earlier that I didn't actually answer.
No.
Let me try and answer it. Technically, like, if you stop now, what didn't you do?
Oh, what didn't you do? Yeah.
It would have been maybe Rap with Blackfoot, King Los, Eminem. Actually, I could end up just making this imaginary crazy cipher. No, I think I've ticked all the boxes. You know, I feel that way.
Okay.
As somebody who's got a family and stuff, I would not be upset. You know, if I just engineered or produced or whatever, or just lectured for the rest of my life, I would not be upset. You know. You were saying, what does?
Yeah, like, so, all right, so,
rephrase?
like, you know, hip-hop retirement is kind of like the craziest thing. Everybody retires and comes back, and, you know, so, like, what would be, all right, well, I guess that is that. What would be the thing that makes you hang up your jersey like, I've done enough? And I guess you're saying, like, kind of getting a couple of those big freestyles, like getting a Black Thought, you know, collab, or Eminem collab, or would it just be getting NLT kind of running on its own, where like some albums come out of there? and you can like say that
I didn't even think about it that way. You asked me about me. I didn't think about the team because I'd always be there helping them out. You know what I mean? They're some really good artists. I just want to say shout out to my guy Zero Stress Tech who really holds it down for the team. There would not be much NL team without him. And then on the artistic front, we've got guys like Borderless repping Switzerland, Jay Nicer repping Canada, the young promising artists that are killing it. Then you've got like artist, producer, engineer Joe Love coming out of New York, really rapping it. We got NO Beats over there I think he's in Germany representing, and then we've just had Bizzle Beats come through who's in the UK, and it's just something should bubble up. We got our guys, the Lab Cats representing South London. You know, like it's you're right. You just did that. You just messed up the program, bro. But for myself personally, I feel pretty cool. But now that you mentioned the team like that, I'd like to see some stuff happen.
Yeah. Okay.
With them, you know, I'd love to have maybe oversee a really cool and positive hip hop movement. You know, like bring some proper vibes. It's like, you know, something that's just a bit different, but a lot of people can move with, and it's honest, and it's refreshing, and it's healthy, and I hope it inspires people and gets them, you know, one step closer to where they want to be in life. Maybe that's what. If I achieve that, I might be like, yeah, I'm out, I'm done.
That's a big one, man. That definitely is a big one. That's a big one. Because when I hear that, when I referenced the little space thing before, and there was a group there, and you now see them kind of moving around doing certain things. So, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I definitely want to check them out, like some of the people you called out, and you know, see what's going on and tap in. Now, does everybody? You called out a few different countries and different areas. Is everybody speaking English, or is it like a mixture?
It's all English for now.
Okay.
It's all English for now. I'm not open. I'm not open. I am open to really mixing it up. Let's see what happens. You know, as long as it's really good music and it's well produced, and we're going to put it together the best we can. Also, I teach them how to put it together as well. You know, like I'm pushing right now, trying to get them to be able to record, mix, and then getting into mastering their own stuff. And then it's really like, go at it, guys. Go get it. What can we do? What can we churn out? I'll back this. You know, but
Well, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, I was just gonna say that it's just a project that started off as a passion project, and but the more energy that I see these artists putting into it, the more I expand the vision to the point where we're arranging a summer meetup in August in London to see what we can actually do, and we get together in real life. You know, I'm thinking stuff like make a whole bunch of content, you know, ciphers, music videos, get them booked on a couple of shows, and you know what I mean, a couple of just get them on some stages and see what we can do. So yeah, we're just arranging that right now. So now seeing where we can go with this, man.
What you're doing, I'm not sure how similar it sounds, but I know Mickey Facts, the rapper here, he has like a school he's building, like a rap school, which I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's built or how it's set up. I know he's doing like certain things, but maybe that's something that you guys can kind of collab. Maybe he gets a UK edition or something like that as it grows. Because I mean, you're building, he's building. I know I'm not sure how. He's one of my only follows on Instagram, so I know I see every little thing he does over there. So, but that just popped up when you're talking about this. You're talking about like literally taking people from, okay, I've been on paper or I haven't really been doing too much of anything, and now let me put my ideas out. Let's record. He's teaching me the business. Okay, music videos, just everything that you're saying sounds like it's beneficial to an artist. Even if you're not the biggest artist, the smallest artist, just getting yourself that experience to get your confidence up to do these things. So. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. We need more people in the culture actually doing stuff like that. Just being honest.
Hey, man. Well, I'm just saying, like, just to keep it real, it's on a small scale. Like, I'm pretty much running it all off my own back and in my spare time. And it's just something, as you asked me, I thought about it. I'm like, I do really want to take that more seriously. I do take it as seriously as possible, but I think I can give it another boost. So, yeah, man, thanks for the inspiration on that one, for real.
Oh, man, no problem. All right, so I do have a couple questions from my community, right? And just to be honest, I don't have a lot of I have like 2 of my people, but a lot of my subscribers are gonna be your subscribers. I looked at the comments and I scrolled down. I'm like, hey, that's my guy right there. Okay, that's my guy right there. So, and these people are very, very, very loyal. They will hold you to a standard. But as hard as they will fight you, they will fight for you 2 times as hard. So, I did want to kind of go through a couple of their questions. First things first, from my man Marcos, 28. All right. Mm-hmm. He says, being a well-established freestyler, what does it mean to you having the chance to rap in front of Harry Mack? How did that kind of impact?
First of all, I'm not a well-established freestyler, so that kind of makes that whole question fall flat from there. I don't know, like, I'm a guy who can freestyle, and my word gets around that I could put some sentences together, and sometimes they're clever. But I'm just a guy out here who freestyles and gives it passion and follows the sport. So I don't know about well-established, but thank you. What was the second part of the question? How did it feel what with Harry?
Well, okay. He said, how did it feel having a chance to be able to exchange the mic with someone like Harry Mack? Like, was there, like, I guess, I think you might have actually kind of gone into that a little bit earlier, but
it's cool. We can revisit it for our guy Marcos, no problem. It was just something that felt like, as somebody who really loves freestyle and is really passionate about the craft, I just couldn't let an opportunity like that slide by. You know, as I said, I didn't feel like I'm up there, but the energy was a bit nuts, and it really, you know, it was the energy that carried. And I think for me, especially as somebody who felt like they weren't ready to connect on a mic with somebody like that and be able to keep it all in sync, lets you know how powerful somebody's freestyle energy is, because it's not just his that's dope, it's easy to get in sync with him. It might actually be easier than you think, because as long as you kind of like free and open to it, it's a bit deep. It is a bit deep on a freestyle level like that, because if you're going into a situation, truly going, my G, I don't think I'm ready for this, you are literally about to freestyle. Like, you are literally about to dig the deepest and make up something from nothing.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's like when you go into an interview for a job.
Freestyle. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
No. I was just saying, when you go for an interview for a job, typically when you come out and you feel like, I've messed up, that's when you get it. You come out like, yeah, I was the best. Nah, you didn't get the job. Yeah, you didn't. That's
but when you're in that interview and they start asking you questions and you think about, yo, I need this job. Bro, you start answering some questions in a way you're like, let me dig deep and give you everything.
Yes, I've done that. And I've done it to the highest level. Yeah, you're right.
You know, so it was kind of like that. I didn't feel fully prepared, but I came and I gave it everything, and I'm pretty happy with the outcome.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Yeah. All right, couple more. All right, so my guy Captain Spalding, one of those. He's one of those, being honest. He's in the rhyme schemes. He's looking at different things, the body language. Just, okay, he connected this word with this word. Did you hear this? So he's really, really deep into this. His question is, and I actually have this question after listening to that album, mixtape, whatever that project was you did. You said with the guy from Switzerland. That was really important. This one actually, when I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, it's the same vibe. It's definitely the same vibe. So Spalding's question is, have you had a discussion or ambitions about possibly doing a project with Harry Mack in the future? That was his question, man.
Boy, hey. Spalding. Oh my God, Spalding is balling out here. I love it. I don't know. I have not had that conversation. I haven't run that conversation through my imagination. It would be an honor. It'd be something I would take extremely seriously, but also be extremely delighted to. But to be real, in the truest form of like freestyle and martial arts, I'm saying again and again, and it's not like me making an excuse for my performance. I, as a grown-ass man, take responsibility for the fact that I don't feel like I am, like, fighting fit. And not that it's a fight, but, you know, like, season ready.
I get what you mean.
You get what I mean? I take responsibility for that. And the most I can tell you is I do not want to live another day in my life going forward not preparing for a potential meetup like that again. This guy has me awake. I'm prepared. Like, yo, this guy could pop out of the closet looking to try and rhyme. Like,
you go to the mall, he's sitting there freestyling. You're like,
Joe, like, you know what I mean? Every car that passes on the street, he might just roll out on some commando roll. Like, yeah, bro, you rhyming? Like, but nah, I feel like, you know, it's awakened something in me where I always want to be ready to embrace any freestyle opportunity. I still don't feel like I'm that ready, you know, there, but I'm going to definitely be working towards it. And if Harry or any other super dope freestylers come out there, I would love to connect with them and give them my best. And that's what I'm working towards every day going forward.
Okay. I mean, that's
so
a valid
please come on
answer.
through a stream, Spalding, and tell me if you think I'm ready. If you're like, nah, bro, I'll be back in a couple months. I'll cry a bit, but, you know, I'll put in the work.
Oh, yeah, he's the one, man. He's the one that'll tell you, like, hold on, no. Yes, okay, that was cool. But no, he's that one. All right, so he has another one, but all right, look, he flatters you again. It's another, like, the way they word this stuff. It said, as a world-class freestyler who studies the sweet science of the craft, what do you see? What do you see in Harry Mack that separates him from everyone else?
All right, let's go. Let's get busy. The dedication, bro. Like, this is definitely, like, if I ever got to sit down and ask him, like, what made you say, this is it, I'm going for it, I don't give a damn. Like, this is the lane. And it's that dedication to, like, being in that lane and then bettering it. You know, bettering what was there yesterday. Like, he's not egotistical. He's not like, yo, I'm so dope, I don't need to do shit. Yeah, I'm number one. He's literally raising the bar again and again and again and again. Yeah. And I think that's something that anybody else who's involved in the craft has to take it as. It's just like, I'm kind of like, right, you've raised the standard, you know, and it's that dedication, that humility, that honesty, and the fact he just pushes it. And it's just like, all right, cool, man, it's on now, innit? Like, it's the politest, yo, it's on, that I've ever heard or ever seen in hip-hop. It's the politest. It's like Kendrick Lamar's Control and shit. You know, that wasn't exactly polite, but it had to be done.
It wasn't.
And he's like, yo, you out here, I'm taking your fans and shit. You better bring some real shit. Like, he was out there like that. But Harry's done that to freestyle in the politest way.
Man. Yeah.
Like, if you're doing this, please represent the craft and bring the real. Because they can go online and see me doing this. So please don't be out there. You know, it's something I kept telling G's, you know. I kept doing too many events where I opened the mic and dudes is there, like, just overly doing it on the drink and the piffing and getting just wasted and thinking that's the essence. And my guy is right there. Treat it like a sport. Respect it. He's got a great team around him. He's in respect. Man took something that was like a side thing and made it almost a sport.
Yeah, that's true. Before his videos, I didn't think anybody was still, like, freestyling. Everybody was kind of writing and reciting. And he kind of,
bro,
like,
we're freestyling. Nobody got as clever as he got with the social media.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, he knew how to flip it to this format. Bro, I don't know how to flip it to this format. Give me a venue, I'm cool. You know? These other things, I'm cool. But the YouTube thing, bro, as I said, before this video, I was chilling on my merry little 120 subs. Vibing, bro. I think I have more people in my Discord seeing the videos that I don't share publicly.
Oh, wow.
Than I had on the public. Yeah, because we would do that with Freestyle. We do the FTC that I invited you to.
Yeah.
And for us to review ourselves, I shared a video with the community. So you can look at your flaws and sit there and cringe and get better.
Yeah.
You know? You're like, oh, shit, I keep saying this. Oh, I keep using that as filler. What is with that? You know, you can really break it down. And that's what I was literally stacking in my YouTube. I didn't think about bringing it out here because that extra edge, bringing it back to you, my man Spalding, is what Harry's also brought. So he's not just brought the up your game. He's brought the look, this is the way to deliver it. And I'm taking my time to find my way to deliver what I do. Because I can't come and ride the Omegle bars, goddamn LeeN. Like, that's dry. Like, not dry, because that's his thing. Like, you can't just show up and be a freestyler and do that. Bring something else. And that's where I'm like, fuck it. Well, I've always mentored and I've always had exercises and I do hip-hop theater and I'll find my way to translate that to YouTube, and here we are in the middle of it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are the two things, Spalding, that I think make him different. His discipline and dedication and the ability to make it work on these digital media sharing platforms. Genius and genius.
That's crazy. Okay. So I have a question. So like, I'm kind of big into like battle rap. Have you ever done like a battle?
I won a battle thinking it was a freestyle competition.
No.
I never battled I never dissed anybody throughout it.
You just
That's
freestyled
what
and
got me
won.
a fair amount. Yeah, I just worked the crowd.
So that other guy was
I
just,
didn't come for that.
you don't have to say his name,
Yeah,
but the other
yeah,
guy was just trash. He was just horrible. 'Cause you didn't even address him. You just like, I don't talk to you. Hey, crowd. And then you won. That's crazy.
It wasn't even like that. I just didn't. I remember a round where it puts me against a black girl. I was like, I'm not for it. That was my whole rhyme. I ain't doing it. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm not standing on this stage and cussing a black woman for your entertainment. Not on. Won the round. You know, it's just like, it just was rocking the spot. Like, it was just, to me, it was about, and I wasn't about to diss it. I was good to leave it. I'm not doing it.
That's not a bad angle.
It's not.
That's not a bad angle though.
I'm
like
not.
you can win
It
off an
was
angle.
just
like
like,
that.
I was happy I won the first round. Because I was like, I didn't know this was a battle. Because it's the 5-word, it was Chester P's 5-word freestyle challenge. So they write 5 words on an A board, and then you use those 5 words against your opponent. And I didn't. I just used the 5 words as best I could to rock the room. And it just, because I got the good reactions for what I was saying, it was like, well, it's him. Like, I didn't diss anyone. I just didn't, that's just, I mean, I can hold my own. Like, I've been told I can get, like, angry me is quite entertaining. I've been told when I'm angry, I'm quite entertaining. I've also been told when I'm angry, like, dudes be like, yeah, you don't want to battle him. But I can't switch it on for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
And I don't really have, I don't have anything against anyone who does. I think it's really entertaining. It's just a side of me that I'm not great at controlling, so I just don't really deal with that.
So we can scratch
But
that
I did
off for
win
a
a battle.
future. We can scratch that off. That's not
Yeah,
that's
that's
not in the
the
cards. Okay.
It's not. I know it sounds a bit cliche, but I kind of honed my skills to collaboration rather than battle. But I can hold my own
That makes sense.
in most situations.
That makes sense, man. Protect your peace. From what I hear, that's like a bad way to. It's like a lot of mental stuff going on with, going to tear somebody down and hearing negative stuff like every day. So I can understand. Protect your peace, man. Protect your
I got
peace.
nothing against it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people, but
It's more
just-
power to the
it's
people
not
that
my
can.
vibe.
Yeah, more power to the people that can do that. But if you have peace and that's not something that you have to add in, you don't have to. All right, so I have a couple wacky questions, man, just to give the interview a little flair. All right, so you may have heard this question, you may have not. All right, so would you rather fight a gorilla-sized duck or 20 duck-sized gorillas?
20. How big are the ducks in the first
I
place?
mean, like, a regular-sized duck, man. Like, not too big.
20 though. What's the environment?
What's the environment? You are where you
Is
are
it
right
like
now.
a completely... Yeah, it's a bad fight either way. There's just not enough space to swing a cat. I'm getting beat up both ways. It's not good. It's a shit environment. I'm getting it. I think it might be the 20 little dudes, man. By the time I, get a couple of good digs in, I might get a duck in the neck or something like that, or a good pow in the beak,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I just like to see
I think the small ones.
take the little.
You know?
Now gorillas are strong now, man. They kind of strong. 20 of them. All right.
Well, that's the thing. Either way, you're getting messed up. Because if they like grab your hands like a duck-sized gorilla, and this dude's like grabs your hand, might bend one of your fingers, but like these dudes ain't you know, they ain't soft out here. You know what I mean?
Nah, not whatsoever. None whatsoever. Okay. Okay, I got a good one. Would you rather be banned from freestyling or banned from all toilets?
So what? I just have to crap and piss outside.
Yeah, man. You have to find another.
I can live with that. That's fine. That's cool, man. Every bush is getting it. I don't give a damn.
For the art,
Man,
okay.
for freestyling, no.
Okay.
I'll be out here. They'll rename me like Sir Hose-a-Lot. They'll call me Sprinkle and Tinkle. I don't give a damn.
Sir Hose-a-Lot is crazy.
They'll call me Squatty Johnson.
No.
I don't give a damn. I ain't.
No.
Squatty Johnson. I don't know where that came from.
Yo, that is crazy. Squatty Johnson is crazy. Oh no. All right. Would you rather hunt for everything you have to eat or only eat McDonald's? Hunt, man. Yeah,
Hunt
McDonald's is gonna take you out.
Now. Yeah, I won't last more than 30 days, bro. You just end up a bit ill and just not well enough to do anything other than just about exist. From my understanding, you know, from watching Super Size Me and just general common sense, it's not a good idea. You better pick up a rock and chase down something. You know what I mean? You're going hungry out here. You better go and get yourself some, like, you know, use some entrails from some next animal to make like fishing wire and shit to try and go and get you some fish and stuff. Like we need, yo.
You really into MacGyver, man.
Leave no part of that animal wasted.
No
you know,
lie.
carve the bone into new tools and stuff, bro. I'll be out here as a level 1 hunter with a rock and an empty stomach. With an attitude like, bro, let's eat it before it eats us.
No lie. All right, cool. Sorry, cool. So you're going to a stranded or remote island, right? You can only take 3 things. What are they?
Ah, shit. That one takes thought. That one takes too much thought. I get too logical out here. One of those things couldn't be civilization.
Nah,
no?
you can't take
I
civilization.
Can't get clever like that.
That's a good thought, though. I want to let that one go because I never thought like. I want to let that fly. I never thought that. Hey, listen. I have a rule.
Fully functioning house with electricity and sewage containment. That's what I bring with me. You ask me what?
Yeah, man. I can't fault your answer because I haven't had to
throw satellite.
Yeah. I can't fault your answer because my thought process didn't go that far. That's on me. If I want to take a hatchet, that's on me.
And I compound my answer.
Yeah, man. So you want to take civilization, a house with irrigation, and a satellite?
No. If I can't bring civilization, I feel I'm cheating the answers there. If I can bring a house with functioning sewage and electricity, that's number 1. So I've got shelter.
Okay, shelter.
The other thing it might bring with me is a boat.
So you can get off the island?
Well, technically, you asked me, what do I bring with me?
Hey, listen, man.
I listened to the question, and I'm answering it, and I'm trying to survive.
All right, so we got a house, we got a boat.
You know, I'm just saying, you know. No. All right, let me narrow it into something more sensible, more akin to the normal answers. If I can have one, hopefully a toolkit. Didn't see what was in that toolkit, but I guess it's functioning enough. This is all fucked up. This is why I don't ask me questions like that. I'm gonna just skip that one. Now you see the complication in my personality.
Nah, man, look. I'll be honest.
It's a tough ass question.
I like your answer though. I have a saying. We have a saying in my house. Not necessarily, but like when it comes to certain like video games, stuff like that, is it cheating or playing at a high level? And I felt like you just were playing at a high level just now, man. You just played everybody else is coming here. I'm taking a hatchet, matches so I can make fire. No, I'm taking the house. I like that. I I can't be mad at that answer. I like that. All right. And last little question or whatever. What's the hidden talent you have? I know we all know you freestyle. What else? Yeah, what's your hidden talent? Everybody has one.
Given the components, I can put together a PC.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't all know that. So that's something new. So hey guys, if you need a PC built, hit LeeN.
If you have the components, I can put that puzzle together.
All right.
Oh Lord.
So you want to bless us with like a quick freestyle, something light?
Yeah, I don't know why my computer's decided to restart.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. How do we kick this off? Let me see. I can get a little screen share going on. You're recording just all the audio coming out your computer, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right, let's go for. I don't know. I'm in a needle beats kind of mood. It's gonna be a bit moody. See what he's got. Playlist. I do a playlist. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm up to. There it is. Share that, please. There you go. There it is. There's all his beats. Press pause. Press random. Well, that's concerning. Man's computer's just doing some mad restart business next to me. I don't know what's going on over there. Best not be stressed on a Friday night.
I know, right?
Alright, so are you catching the stream?
Yeah, I see. Well, I see. You kind of froze a little bit. Hold on. Let me.
It's alright. We're
hold
sending
on,
a lot
let me
of
go in
data.
there. Yeah, I'm in there.
Alright, can you hear the music?
I hear the music. Just kind of got
Is
you.
your OBS hearing the music? That's what you really want to know.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got you. Yeah, I hear everything.
So the next thing you might want to do, just for the people at home, is you see like in the Discord chat, you can adjust the volume. So you might want to adjust the volume. You can adjust my volume. You can adjust the beats, the stream's volume. And you might just want to balance it so it sounds good for you, just in case it's a bit hype in the recording.
Gotcha.
What's going on here? When it sounds about right to you, just let me know. That is not good. What's going on with this computer? I'm gonna have this as the test beat. Let me just close this window 1 second.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Let me go ahead and get that a little lower than you.
Okay, how's that all sounding? Everything feel balanced?
Everything
Correct on your
sounds
side?
good, man. Sounds good. So you want to go off the top, or you want to do a topic? How you want to do this? What you want to do? Like, I'm excited now. We are here.
All right, let me try warm it up first. Let's
Okay,
see what's
go ahead.
happening.
Do you?
Okay, beats by Lethal Needle. Yeah. Yo, beats by the Lethal Needle. Chilling out with my man RS of all people. We equal. You seen the Harry Mack. Lean back to back with the raps. Chilling out with my man X is the sequel. I mean with the DMX. I mean the DX with the TV. Don't get too vexed. I'm not good with letters, I get perplexed. But I'm out here freestyling, I'm not writing no text. It's like I'm out here preaching like my name was Cyrus. What I scribe right now is not on the papyrus. I'm not scripting something that's classical like the Egyptians. But I'm out here giving descriptions like as Nostradamus. But I'm out here chilling in my smoking jacket, wearing pajamas. Shouting at these little nippers. Kicking back in my dressing gown and my slippers.
Yeah.
I'm past when I'm approaching 40 nowadays. So I'm out here, I've got a shining light that I try to blaze. It's the guiding light without the drama. I'm out here spreading love, I hope you feel the karma. Yeah, they're looking for the chinks up in my armor, but I stay chilled. I'm out here, I'm never getting thrilled. We keep it real, from the UK out to the US. It's LeeN and RS, you know the deal. I've got the skills that I'm applying. My guy RS is standing up for rocket science. We do the physics beyond what you can call exquisite. It's analog, if not the digits. They like it, so they wanting more. They found LeeN, so they're requesting him on tour. I'm out here trying to break down the barriers that were laid before the freestyles. We're kicking the doors like the Mack did. Now I'm looking at this freestyle game and it's looking quite attractive. I've got the talk and the action and I back it. That's why I'm not out for the slacking. You see me out here doing my thing, swinging into action like an orangutan in the jungle gym. They say that this guy's hitting them with thriller, beating my chest like I was a gorilla, the silverback, but I be taking gold medals, man. I did my thing, but I will never ever settle. I want to do more. I want to try to find the perfection. That's where the lies and the truth make an intersection. Because perfection doesn't exist. It's similar to looking for gorillas in the mist. I'm old school from the 80s. I'm making a shift. I'm out here blazing in the darkness like the end of a spliff. Gets merry, yes, it's necessary. Man, these rappers talking sweetness like it's Ben and Jerry's. I'm out here trying to sign peace treaties, cause too many of my people suffer from the diabetes. You like LeeN, better subscribe if you're into him. Bringing all the sweetness, man, I kid it like it's insulin. Out here lifting heavy bars like in the gym. Shouts to my man RS, respect to him.
Hey. Hey.
We still
Okay,
warming up.
okay. Okay.
So you notice, I'm chilling though. Sorry for mixing up the letters in the channel name.
Nah, you good, man.
Terrible with sequences of letters and numbers.
It happens, man. It happens. At least you didn't do it on an actual recorded song. It happened before. At least it was a freestyle, bro.
Okay. So you said you had some stuff, some topics, some challenges, something to throw in.
I don't know how you feel about this. I don't know if you wanna recreate, overdo a classic or something like that. But I did have an idea.
All right, hold up. Let me just pause the beat.
Oh yeah. You said do movie titles and stuff like that, right? Saw the whole.
Well, all right. In the stream, people can submit a word. Sometimes I try to stretch out the word, or if there's a lot of words, I just use them in quick succession.
Okay.
Other times, people give me a topic. I try to stay on the topic for at least 60 seconds. And other times, people give like a song title, like the title of a song that doesn't exist, and I try to make it.
Okay. Let's see if we can do a
Yeah,
topic.
those
Let's see. This might be a challenge. I always, I see these little challenges. I always say, let's see what we can do. You did gummy bears before, right? You did the whole gummy bear thing.
Gummy
right?
bears rubbing a bank.
You did
I think
that,
that's
right?
a bit more advanced than just a topic, but yeah.
Well, we're not gonna.
definitely it.
Let's try. Let's see if we could do gummy bears versus Sour Patch Kids.
Damn. Okay. I know who the Sour Patch Kids are, but I think that's gonna make up most of the rap.
First they sour, then they sweet. So I'll give you that. That's one of the tagline. First they sour, then they sweet.
Is that like a specific kind of like that's a candy over
Yeah,
there,
that's a
right?
specific candy.
Sour Patch. Okay. Alright, it's getting all like set right now.
Okay.
It's time to rap. Better picture the scene. The gummy bears are getting strapped.
Oh,
I mentioned the red one that came from the back. He's got a Glock with a laser sight attached to it, and all of that is similar to COD. No one's gonna feel the bitterness. You getting sweet with me. Try to bite us, and you see the gummy guys. They come along with the guns in the high supply. They even got the laser sight to strike your eyes. Now who's having that? They wanna take it back. I heard there was a scrap between one of them and a Cabbage Patch. I mean the Sour Patch Kids, and now there's a Sour Patch in the middle of the city. You could get shot. It's a pity. There's too many bullets. Too many strays from these sweets that have got your teeth rotting away. The Sour Patch Kids are getting active, man. They even got themselves a chopper and it's looking attractive. It's got the extended clip because when it comes to serving these guys, they ain't taking shit. Notice it. They hit the black one in the back. So then they did a drive-by on the Sour Patch Kids. Who's that? Who's got the Teflon vest strapped right over their ribs? They decided to bring the heat to the sweet shop. That's bringing the beef to exactly where the sweet kids live. They struck us and we ain't having that. The gummy bears about to roll on the sour patch. They've even got the guns locked and loaded, ready to blast. They're about to suck on these sweets and they will last. It's like, they're about to bring it to the sour patch. They even got the gats ready for the blast. Yeah, man, they're bringing the heat because they're about to go and melt you like you're made of the sweets. It's like pew pew and a whole lot of shots. They're shooting up the sweetie shot. They're out there up on the corner of the block and then they make it hot. Yeah, you know that you can feel the damn pain. They be sniffing up the sherbet, similar to the cocaine. It's similar to the mafia game, like the Scarface. It's a whole lot of bitter revenge. You know how that tastes. You kill one, we're about to go and take one of yours. And that's exactly how the conflict endures. It's silly, G. Because if you kill a gummy bear, then they come back for the sour patch. The cycle's in infinity. Yeah, you better show some love because these sweet characters are out here fighting over drugs. Yeah, they're out there spreading the work because they put a whole lot of pure Brazilian in the sherbet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, now they started it, there's no stopping ya. This was all squashed by the Skittles Mafia. Who's the guy who be working for them? The top boss in your city is the Red M&M, and he put a hit out on all of them.
Hey, you gotta stop,
the sweet
man.
shot beef, you better shut down the damn thing. The Red M&M, shut it off like he's the kingpin. Yeah, you better kneel down and kiss the ring. He showed up and brought a ceasefire to the whole thing. Yeah, who's the one packing the heat? It's the Red M&M with the green M&M with the in the streets. Oh no, bro.
Yo, I never thought about that. The candy like that before, man. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and just look at everything different now. Just like, all right, the red M&M. All right, man. That's crazy. That was
flooded
crazy.
the spot with crystal meth. It was the crap to Captain Crunch.
Yo, that's crazy right there. That right there, that's. I can't say that's a new classic. You're not on stage. You're here on screen, but that was hilarious. That one right there is crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, I feel I didn't drop that one how I wanted to drop it. Let's try a couple, one or two more, man. There was a nice, very specific narrative ones, and I do like that challenge of being stuck in the narrative. But when I'm in that zone, I try to prioritize the narrative. You know what I mean? Try to bring the story somewhere.
So you want to do a song
It's all
title?
the fun of it.
You want to do a song title?
Let's flip another topic.
Do another topic? All right, cool. I got a topic for you.
Yeah,
I got a
for
topic.
this beat drop.
I got a topic. Let's stay on like characters and stuff. Let's do Batman in London.
Batman in London. Okay. Okay. He landed. It was one man, but he flew two planes. Who's that landed in London? I think it was Bruce Wayne. He's coming through. He's trying to jam. He's still out here flexing like Iron Man. But he stops the Iron Man. How's he doing that? Who's supplying them? Who's in a jam? He's out here trying to dig deep. He's a true detective. Who's supplying them? The arms dealers. He found himself a low-level thug. He beat him and now he's a squealer, revealing where there was a stockpile. So he's in the shadows and he's there busy watching them for a while. He sees the thugs. He doesn't know what they're dealing. Is it arms or is it drugs? But he's in the London underwater front and he does his thing. It's Batman, he has a plan and he's moving in. Even though they're London gangs, they still fall susceptible to his batarangs and the gas. You know, the potency is felt because he's always got some pellets stocked up in his utility belt. He does his thing and then he shows the love. It wasn't drugs. It was a whole lot of bubbly bud. I mean, a whole lot of bubbly bud? No, bro. It was barrels of the best stout to sell up in the pubs. That's how we do it here in London. We like to pull a pint when we're in the function. Okay. Yeah, so Batman in the black apparel didn't realize we was brewing our own shit in the barrel. I'm like, Bruce Wayne, you better stop and chill for a bit. We're London guys. Pull up a chair and have a sip. Okay. It's like, take off that mask and them stupid bat ears and have a pint with us, motherfucker, bro. Time to say cheers, yo. He was chilling with LeeN when he was finished. He's like, yo, LeeN, aren't you the guy who did the song A Spliff in a Guinness? I'm like, yeah, that's me, bro. It's all love. So next time you're in London, come and chill with me in a pub. Yeah.
That's right.
That's how we finish. Me and Bruce Wayne just chilling. We had a Guinness. I had to tell him, bro, crime fighting, drop that plan. You're in London, chilling with me, you don't need to be Batman. I'm like, you can move like an urban hero. If not, you can chill out with all the hip-hop weirdos, the guys who sit here spitting, the practice. I mean, doing the spitting practice every day is attractive. I mean, like, it's on your screen. I was too busy trying to reference that fucking team, the one that has Wonder Woman, the one that has Flash, you know, the dude who's dressed in red and he making a dash. Oh yeah, the Justice League. I'm smoking too much weed. I should be doing so much more practice, oh yes indeed. Anyway, the freestyle is all the same. I'm chilling in London having some drinks with Bruce Wayne.
That's mean, bro. That's mean.
It's like, it's like too many ideas are flashing back to me now that I've stopped. I could have been like, yo, what's up here, bro? Could we discuss I'm out here looking for a new butler.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I mean? Because that's the English connection. But it came to me as soon as I stopped. So I'm just like, bro. I'm like, I just can't wait to like be sharing more. That's still this warm-up shit, bro. But it is what it is. It's where we're at right now. So
that's warm-up for you?
Appreciate the ideas. Bro, this isn't it. I want to give the people so much tighter. So let's try again.
All right. Let me think of something else.
All right, I tell you what.
King Midas the klepto.
King Midas the klepto. Okay. Me no disrespect, yo. How's a king a damn well klepto? I mean, I don't feel it. He's a king. He could buy his own. Why does he need to steal it? And plus, everything he touches gold. It's another story here to be told. Hold on, I'm just trying to turn the sound off on my Discord. It be stressing me out with the notifications. That's what's got me with the back and forth pacing. Just stalling for time, I'm just out here doing a whole lot of filler in rhymes. Let me change this status to the do not disturb so I can do my freestyle and every word can be heard while I put together a scene for the people to observe. It's like you're getting the higher standards of herb. Yeah, alright, we're back here doing our thing. We was talking about a kleptomaniac that was a king. It's another story out here that is waiting to be told. Cause the thing is, everything that he touches is turning gold. He be stealing a teddy bear. He be trying to steal the cheap cubic zirconia out your ears, and then it turns to something that's 9 carat. That's a lot of gold. It's another story here to be told. I'm like, rah, King Midas, brother man, it's such a pity. You can't even go and grab on a pair of titties without them turning to a precious metal. That's a situation which I can't settle. I mean, how you still stealing these coins? They were gold up in the first place. It seems that you were blessed since your birthday. Yeah, you know, how does it hang? I even heard you had to take a piss and you got a golden wang. That's a situation that you might need to go and take to a doctor. Cause this special touch you got is not proper. It's like, you might be changing it to gold. But there isn't too much to be told. I want to laugh at the last punchline, but I shouldn't go up in a circle, wishing that anything that you touch turns to gold might hurt you. It was a bit of a shit wish. It doesn't take me to insanely rap to say that if you touch things that are gold, you don't need to be a kleptomaniac. That's just too much greed. You got way more than what you need. You was in life, you was already a king, so you got what you deserve. Bruh, seriously, I think he got what he deserves. Because that's what I fear, losing my own children when I see them crying tears. You were too greedy, you made yourself a wish, you went and touched your kid, now you all up in some shit. And you can only be pissed at yourself, be mad at you. You wished for a golden touch, your families are statues. And right there is a real life confession. Too much greed might teach you a lesson. So, when you're doing your thing, don't be too greedy like Midas the king. There's a lesson in there somewhere. I hope that you listen. Trying to deal with this subject was my freestyle mission.
Yeah.
I want to give you a really good one before I go. Let's see.
Look, let's see. A song that never happened. Let's think of something.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll just work with a song that never happened.
Oh,
that'll do.
Yeah.
Let's
Do that.
go.
Yeah.
All right, RS, let's go. Hey, too many guys that I know talk a lot, they're never rapping. They said they're making an album that never happened. It's a whole song and a whole EP. They're like, got proof, a hard drive or a CD, if not a USB, with some tunes on it. You said your shit was sick, and if I heard it that I might vomit. I really like independent music, bro, prove it, cause I'm on it. I'm like, I heard you talking a lot, and you sound loud, you sound so proud. Let me put your name up in the SoundCloud. I ain't hearing much. You talking about your rapping. Where's the album, bro? The song that never happened. I think they're gassing and a lot of chatting. You are not rapping. Where's your song? I think it never happened. I hear you gassing a lot. I hear you chatting. Where's your album, bro? Where's these songs that never happened? I'm like, yo, don't get too moody, yo. I've seen you on the Instagram, pictures of you in the studio, but where's the mix down? It should come through faster. What you talking about? The engineer hasn't got it mastered. The truth is it might have been a disaster. You broke the beat in wheels and casters. I mean, we might have to hit them with some real shit because you haven't got the skills for the revealing. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? You promised me a whole album and I haven't heard a song. I'm like, I heard you boasting and bragging about how you spit great. So where the hell's a couple tracks, even a mixtape?
Yeah.
I heard them chatting and a lot of gassing. You say you rapping, but the songs will never happen. I heard them chatting, there's a lot of gassing about the rapping, but I don't think that the songs will happen. There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
That feels better.
Like that one? That song that never happened was kind of crazy. I like that.
It's all good. But hey, man, keeping it 1,000. I'm on this journey to try and just keep leveling up and keep building. So if you enjoy the vibes or you enjoy chilling with your boy, come and catch me in a Twitch stream. And this is pretty much what we do. We hang out and we keep them coming. And when there's fire, there's fire. And when there's not fire, we keep it moving so that we get the growth. But we keep on pushing.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
And we just appreciate you giving us the time, actually doing the whole freestyle thing. I dibble and dabble, but this is not for me. That pressure, that record.
Let me see if I can dibble and dabble one more time, all right, and just keep it real straight off the top, because I'm just feeling a bit free up this evening.
Okay.
When I say free up, it's just vibes for everyone, peace and love, everywhere out there. So let me just say like, yo, RS, I gotta say goodbye. Thanks for having me on, plus the good vibes. You're a real good G, and plus the message is real clear on your hoodie. And in a minute, yo, I have to slide. Thanks for having me on. It's been a good vibe. I hope the people watch this and press the subscribe, because when it comes to reactions, bro, I see you building the thing, you're getting traction. When I see a brother doing good, I got to back them. Yeah, we out here and we build them. My man RS, yo, I really, really feel him. Yeah, it's the DXM. He's the guy hitting you with the reactions. You better go check them on the channel. Press the subscribe, especially if you really love good vibes. So, in a minute, bro, I gotta slide. Yo, RS, I gotta say goodbye. Thanks for having me, just come rolling by. Anytime you want the freestyles, I got enough supply, got them stacked up. I got them stacked up like a warehouse. I'm out here digging deep, you know my whereabouts. I got a flow that might switch. I'm still getting to grips of YouTube. I use Twitch to do my thing. You can just be tuning in if you like my energy and want to groove with him. We do it, bro, we get connected. Reactors like you, bro, you'll get respected. You spread the name, I'm out here raising the game. I try to freestyle and set the flames, yo. But sometimes I keep it cool. I gotta refuel, need the butane, so bro, I gotta go slide. RS, I gotta say goodbye. Thanks for having me on, cause it's been a good vibe. I gotta say goodnight. I'm like, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Just want to prove that freestyles are also human. But we try to get better. We out here weathering storms and cold weather. We try to push it, keep the standards high. We out here positive, we keep the vibe. We got a whole lot of flows that we don't scribe. But I still got a slide, I wanna come back for another interview. Cause RS, bro, I really like the energy when I kick with you. Freestyle challenges, I wanna spit a few. Better record it for the YouTube. Yeah, I gotta say goodbye. I gotta leave the stream, bro. I'm about to slide. If you like what we do, better press subscribe. Thanks for having me. Peace for letting me roll by. Yeah, I already got to slide. Peace and love as I say goodbye. Yeah, it's coming straight from the chest. It's nice chilling out with the GRS.
Hey.
Nice for having me, bro.
Man, thanks for
Thank
pulling
you.
up, bro. I appreciate it.
Anytime, man.
I appreciate it.
Peace and love and prosperity
bro.
to you and your family, your people, bro. Let's just keep it real. Peace and love and prosperity to your community. It's what it is, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the energy. Hope you have a great Friday. I literally have to roll before my wife curses me out.
I know how that is, bro. I understand. I understand, man. Hey, but like I said, man, I appreciate you, everything you do, answering the questions, even the crazy ones I had, put you on the island, all kind of wild stuff, man. You gave me a couple ideas. But yeah, man, hopefully we could do this again, maybe in a year, maybe in a couple months, who knows? You tell me your schedule, I'll tell you yours. I'll tell you mine, and we can go from there, bro. But it's been a pleasure, bro.
No problem, man. Just keep it positive and stay in touch.
All right, we'll do.
Really looking forward to connecting again, all right?
All right.
All right, G. I'm
Have a
out,
good
man. Yeah, message me and stuff, and, you know.
Say less. Say less.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Well, there you have it, man. We did it. We did it. We just had an amazing video. You know what I mean? LeeN was here. LeeN answered all the questions. You got some of y'all questions. He went through the crazy questions I had. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment below. Give me a like, share. You know, hit the noties, subscribe, all that. And maybe we do another interview? Do we hit up Blind Fury for an interview? I don't know. He gave us the idea. Maybe we do that. But yeah, like that, we out, man. Salute.